Hey everyone, so today I wanted to share my 2024 planner lineup with you. I have 5 planners here, but my main planner is this one here, so let me start off with that. So this is my Louis Vuitton MM Agenda, which is personal size. I use this every day. It's my main planner and I plan everything in here. So my front pockets just have this planner card, which is like a cute little plannering definition. And then I have a stencil here, which is an old stencil from our shop. And then I have a washi card here with my Simply Gilded washi. This is my dashboard, which has remained the same for the past, I don't even know how long, couple of years I think. It's my favorite, just clear with some animal print. And then I have this dashboard, which is actually a freebie for our email subscribers. And I printed mine on vellum to layer over my goals inserts. And then these are my goals inserts. These are from 2023 because I haven't had a chance to do my 2024 goals yet. But I keep this here for reference, always at the front of my planner, which are just my goals for the year, as well as planning routines and like even cleaning routines. I have this page marker here to mark the page that I want to get to easily. And then here I have my first set of dividers, which are my yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily planning. So here in my yearly section, I have this 2024 important dates, which is another freebie for our email subscribers. And I printed this one on vellum as well to layer over my year overview, which is another freebie for our email subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to our email list, make sure you subscribe so you can get these freebies. So I use my year overview for tracking my period. And then the other pages in my yearly section are for logging certain things for the year. So this is for logging volunteer hours for my daughter's school, and then also fundraising for my daughter's school. And then I also track our business stats for the year. So we're in a new year, of course, 2024. That's why it's blank. And that's it for my yearly section. And then in my monthly section, I have my design plan and then my monthly spread. And I use my monthly spread for like an overview of projects for the month. So I just keep 1 month in here just because I don't like to overstuff my planners, which makes it heavier, and a lot of times I like to carry my planner out and about, so I like to keep it as light as possible. So since I only keep 1 month, I also have this important dates insert here, which is for if anything comes up in the future months, like February on, then I can mark it here until I start doing that whole monthly spread. So I just keep that in the back. And that's it in my monthly section. And then in my weekly section, I just have a little sticky note here of some returns I need to do. And I have my weekly spreads. In an upcoming video, I'll share more in detail how I use each of these inserts. But for now, it's just like a quick flip through. So there's my weekly spread. And I do keep 1 month's worth of weekly spreads in here. And then here's my daily section. And right at the front, I just have my daily routines that I do. So I just reference this every day instead of writing it over and over again on my daily pages. And then I have my daily pages here. So here's some old ones. And then this today page marker at the bottom brings me to the current day. I have one of our calendar cards clipped on here with the Ollie clip. I have a monthly tracker here, which I'm still debating if I'm going to use this, but I have it here just in case. So for my daily pages, I keep 2 weeks worth in here. So those are my first 4 tabs. And then my second set of tabs are for wellness, personal, business, and finances. So in my wellness tab, I have the current project I'm working on, which right now is finishing up our health appointments, and I just have some stuff covered for privacy. And then I just have a running to-do list for health tasks. In my personal section, I have the current project I'm working on for personal stuff, which is getting my daughter into driver's ed, which is crazy. And then here's a running to-do list for my personal tasks. And then the next section is my business section. And here's the current project I'm working on. Actually, 2 current projects. So one is revamping our sub and then fixing all our SKUs. Here on this sticky note, I just put our production schedule of what we need to restock for the shop. And then another running task list for business stuff. I also have a design list. So when I'm designing stuff, these are some things I need to do, as well as content ideas. In the finances section, we are starting a new month for January, so I have a whole month's worth of these inserts in here. This is just where I keep track of my budgeting in these 2 inserts, and then I just have 4 sets of those. And then at the back, I just have this spending log because I'm trying to keep track of our spending in certain areas because I'm trying to tighten up that spending. So I like to keep track of it here. And then in the back, I just have this pocket, which I keep receipts in that I need to log for the spending log. And then just a page lifter in the back. And then in this back pocket, I have my notepad from the recent sub. So I have some note paper back here. And then I have this little pocket, which I use to hold my sticky notes here. So I just keep that in the back because I use sticky notes so much. And then lastly, I just have my pen. I don't remember if I mentioned this pen, but I've been using the Uniball, I think it's the Uniball 1 pen. This is my favorite pen. Writes so smoothly and dries so quickly. So I love this one. And it fits nicely in this pen loop. So that's my main planner. Like I said, this is the one that I use every day to plan everything in my life. And then I have another Louis Vuitton planner. This is the PM planner, which is pocket size, and I use this as a wallet, which is technically not a planner, but I do take some notes in here. So this I carry around with me everywhere I go because it's my wallet. And so this is what it looks like. In the front pockets, I have my main debit card and my Target Red card, as well as some cash. And then my dashboard, I actually just have this, I don't know what this is called. It's not acetate, but anyways, it's like the frosted, it's like what the material dividers are made out of, frosted. And then behind I have this card from our latest sub, which says, treat yourself, you deserve it. I love having that right in the front. And then I also have the note paper from our recent sub. So all I did was just cut it down and hole punch it to fit pocket size. And I just did like 10 sheets or something to have for notes in this planner. And so since I take this around with me everywhere, this is where I keep errands I need to run, lists of things I need to buy and stuff like that. And then behind here, I just have this pink cardstock, which is just a divider basically. And then here I have my license, which I just covered because I rarely need to show that. And then some business cards for just in case I need to give one out. Here in this little pocket, I have my other debit cards that I don't use as often. And then in this pocket, I keep coupons. And then back here, I keep receipts if I need to make returns. So I keep the receipts back here. And then I have this little pen. I forget what kind of pen it's called, but it's made from zebra. It's perfect for this teeny tiny little pen loop. So yeah, that's my wallet. And then next, this is a Hobonichi A6 planner. And I think this is a Midori clear cover over it. And I just put some of my decals, a couple of stickers here. Thought it was really cute. And this planner is my memory keeping planner. And so here I just have my 2024 card. This also went out in the latest sub. And because I haven't done my goals yet, I haven't written them in. But once I do, I'm going to write it here just for reference. And then I have this sticker, which was from our January sticker kit. Word of the year. And my word of the year is self-care. And then here on the front page, I just glued in this fortune cookie, fortune that I got from Panda Express, and I just loved it. Live a life you love. So I just glued it there for fun. And then here in the perpetual calendar, at first I was going to use it for like word of the day. I've seen people do that. And then as I was doing it, I just felt like I didn't really care about it. Like, I don't know, it didn't mean anything to me, and I wanted this to be more purposeful. So starting on the 5th, that's why these are grayed out, but starting on the 5th, I started to do gratitude of the day. So something I was thankful for that day. And I think that is more purposeful for me personally, just because it reminds me to have gratitude for things in my days. So that's what I'm using this section for. And then in the monthly section, I'm using this for highlights. So highlights of the month, you know, fun things that happen, like I finally set up my 2024 lineup. Just yesterday we had a planner meetup, and so I will fill this in as the month goes on, any fun things that I just want to highlight. And then what I plan to do in this column is any wins for the month, personal, business, anything. I have little star icon stickers that I was thinking about putting here, like gold stars, and just listing out my wins for the month. So that's the monthly spread. And then in the daily spread, so this particular planner only has monthly and daily, not weekly, which is perfect for me for memory keeping. I just kind of use it as a journal / memory keeping. So here on the first page, I just put my planner lineup and I saved a space for me to write my goals. And then mostly like for the first couple days, I was just journaling certain things. And at the top, I like to write kind of like the title of what I'm writing about, so I can see at a quick glance as I'm flipping through my pages what I was writing about. And then like, so I've been doing that, but then also I want to use it for memory keeping. Like here, I wrote about my daughter and how she's like a home decor master and she redid her whole room. Or here, our friend con yesterday, our planner meetup, all the girls signed my planner and I like taped in a picture to kind of layer over. So this is like a fun little planner to have, and I just like how compact it is. Next is my Hobonichi Weeks planner, which I forget what cover this is. It might be Hobonichi or, oh yeah, it's Hobonichi. And then I just put a Louis Vuitton envelope over the cover. The cover's gray, but I didn't really like that color of gray, so I just covered it with this, which I thought looked super cute. So really this planner, my main planner, is for actual planning, and then my wallet of course, but then these planners, this one, and then the Hobonichi Cousin, are more for like documenting or tracking. So this one is for tracking my health stuff. So in the first section, in the perpetual calendar, I'm tracking health stats. And I'll share more as we go along because obviously there's not much there, but I'll share how I'm going to be using this top section and stuff like that. But it's health stats here. And then in my monthly section, I'm using it as tracking what meals we eat, especially, I mean, it's for health stuff, but also because my kids get tired of eating the same thing over and over again. So I'm trying to track to make sure our usual meals are like spread out and stuff. So just like a quick monthly overview. And then the weekly section, I'm using as a meal log. Don't judge me. I ate really bad. I'm still on like vacation mode. Basically, I'm just logging what I actually hear, and then my sleep log, mood log, and then I'm gonna do like a week in review here, like writing it out. And then for the section in the back, which is all like note pages, because I got, this is the Mega, the Hobonichi Weeks Mega. So it has all these note pages. I want to use these for like health notes. Any notes I want to like record about my health or wellness. And then also when I visit the doctor, any notes I want to take from the doctor's visits. So I think that's what I'm going to use that section for. So that's my Hobonichi Weeks. And then lastly, I have my Hobonichi Cousin. Everyone always asks me where I get this cover, and unfortunately I don't think it's available anywhere. I got it years and years and years ago. This was actually a cover on an old notebook. So this one I'm using as like kind of my work planner. So in the front section, in the perpetual calendar, I'm using this kind of like a table of contents. So back here, which I'll show you in a minute, on my daily pages, I'm going to be using this like to write a bunch of notes. And so obviously there's a whole year worth of pages back there. So here is where I'll write the subject of each page so I can easily at a glance, if I'm looking for something that I took notes on, I can see here and quickly look for it and know where to find those notes. So this is going to be like a table of contents. And at the top, I'm going to be writing any development I'm doing, like I'm enrolled in masterclass, so any masterclass videos, any books I'm reading, any webinars or stuff like that, I'm going to list it up here because also that's easy reference for I'm probably taking notes down here about those things. So that's how I'm using that. I don't know what I'm going to do down here yet, but the monthly section is mainly for my design. But first, I wanted to note that I totally stole this idea from one of my customers. She's Ray of Sunshine Pages. And she does this, I don't know if she's still doing it, but she did this for so long in her planner where she would take all the like little deco clip art stickers from our sticker kits and line them across the bottom of her pages. And I thought it was so cute. I love it so much. So I'm totally copying her. I'll link her down below. But this monthly spread is where I'm just kind of seeing how our stickers, like our monthly sticker kits, look on a spread. On the side here, I'm using this for tracking content. So whenever I post videos or Instagram stuff, then I just mark it here. And then on my weekly spread, I'm using this for logging my work projects. Not really like every single minute I'm working, but just like the main stuff that I want to track how long it takes me. So this is where I log all those hours, and then also I play around with the different parts of our sticker kit here as well. And then in the daily section, as I mentioned, that I will use this as like for taking notes. So this is kind of like a commonplace planner. So it's just taking notes on anything and everything, but having it in one place. So like here, I started writing out some priorities for the new year. And then I started trying to brainstorm things for my 2024 goals. As you can see, I didn't get very far. You know, things like essentials for my planner and stuff. And I put titles at the top will be transferred to my table of contents here. So as you can see, that's how I use that. And I felt like it would be super useful to use this section in that way. But basically, this is just for any notes about the business, wellness, notes I take on webinars, books I read, and all of that will go here. And then I do have a little tab here in the back, and this is just for like pen tests and stuff. So that's my Hobonichi cousin. So yeah, like I said, I have different uses for each planner. This is the main planner that I use every single day, plus my wallet. And these really are for tracking these certain things. So while these ones do have specific purposes, if I fell off, you know, keeping up with them, it's not really a big deal. I mean, these are more for fun. You know, they could be helpful, but I'm not putting any pressure on myself to keep up with them if, you know, I enter a busy season or something like that. But it would be fun if I kept up with them as much as I could. So at the end of the year, I can flip back and see, you know, all the different things that happen throughout 2024. So that's my planner lineup. I love them so much. I'm having fun so far playing with all the planners. In my next video, I'm going to share my essential planning supplies that I use every day. And then after that, I think I'm going to do a couple videos on goals because hopefully I'll finally do my goals. I think we're going to goal set together or something like that. And then after that, I'm going to go more in detail about all the inserts and how I use them if you're interested in that. So if you have any requests for videos, leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.